check the doors, check the windows, and pull the blinds. I check the clock, wondering what he'll pull this time. I have a feeling that necromancer's outside, and I'm just trying to stay quiet. I don't state much, that's crazy. How'd you know that? I keep myself up, that's maybe how you know that. Promises and contracts I used to keep. I don't state much, that's crazy. How'd you know that? I keep myself up, that's maybe how you know that. I used to see. Wake up and I find out, did it change up? Wake up, did it change up? Is it light out yet? Did I find out where? Better walk around the edge of the room in the bed with the arm on face. Face around, better try to breathe. Face around, face around. I check the doors, check the windows, and pull the blind. I check the clock, wondering what he'll pull this time. I have a feeling that necromancer's outside, and I'm just trying to stay quiet. I don't say much, that's crazy. How'd you know that? I keep myself up, that's maybe how you know that. Promises and contracts I used to keep. I don't say much, that's crazy. How'd you know that? I keep myself up, that's maybe how you know that. I used to see. I check the clock, wondering what he'll pull this time. I have a feeling that necromancer's outside, and I'm just trying to stay quiet. I don't state much, that's crazy. How'd you know that? I'll keep myself up, that's maybe how you know that. Promises and contracts I used to keep. I don't state much, that's crazy. How'd you know that? I keep myself up, that's maybe how you know that. I used to see. I used to see, it felt so real, but now I plead, just take the deal. I promised you a contract, I promised you a contract. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the Sunshine State and Everbank Stadium here in Jacksonville. Coming up, we got a good matchup on tap here, as it'll be the Cleveland Browns taking on the Jacksonville Jaguars. Here now is Cam Little out to get us started. And off we go from Jacksonville. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
Let's go now. Get the eagle. Get the eagle.
On play action, here's Shedur. This This will complete to Jerry Jeudy. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Off the play fake. Here's Sanders. This one downfield for Tillman. Touchdown, Browns.
Perfect timing, nigga.
Cedric Tillman, 49 yards. And the Browns go down the field in just 2 plays to take the early lead. Well, if they didn't get the wake-up call before the game, they got it right now. 2 plays already in the end zone.
I think of it in boxing terms because whether it's a big shot with your first one or a probing one, a little bit of a jab, the second one was the payoff. That was the big one that landed. 1-2, end zone.
Kevin Stefanski going to leave the offense out to go for 2. And it'll be intercepted. It's Devin Lloyd with a pick. And the Jags are going to get the football here as they force the INT on the game's opening drive. So they went for 2 and failed. They didn't use him on the PAT, but now he boots this one away with a 6-0 lead. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. Lawrence bringing the Jaguars up 1st and 10. At their own 27.
Hey, kill. Here we go.
On play action, they'll throw. That's complete. It's Brian Thomas. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. This drive starting off on the right foot. 18 yards.
Defense gives up a touchdown the opening drive. Offense, you got to want to get out there and get those points back right now.
And that's a sharp throw there to get this drive off to a good start. On 1st and 10, it's ETN. And they'll get this just to the 47, 1-yard gain.
You know, it's not just all athleticism from defensive linemen. Let's give them a little credit for their football intelligence as well. Read and react by them, understood the play call, and stacked it up and stuffed the run.
Now Lawrence. Open there. This is Brenton Strange, the tight end. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. It's a gain of 35.
Let's just call it, as we just saw it right there, a breakdown defensively. Seems like no one went with the tight end, and no one really did. Had all sorts of space in the middle of the field. Yeah, everyone else was covered, but he was not. Big play results.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. He's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. Out of the gun is Lawrence. This is caught. It's brought up. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. 1st and goal and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back.
Hey, Ron.
Good chance, man.
He is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. Lawrence will throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. Brenton Strange from 8 yards out. And the Jaguars are an extra point away from capturing the lead. The call is to go for 1 and kick the extra point. It's up and good, so they go the conservative route instead, and it gets them a 7-6 lead here in the opening quarter. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. The Browns drive about to get started. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown the last time. And he works free. And they work this well upfield across the 45. The catch and run, good for 24 yards.
Someone sharp in this game. I mean, a touchdown pass on the first drive and comes right back, and he's flinging it around really well here.
Really nice throw there to pick up the first down. You kind of just feel a laser focus and confidence about him, and I think we saw that this week, didn't we? Talking to him and the coaches, they felt good about his performance coming up.
Yeah, I was really impressed with that last practice we saw when they went through 2-minute drill, when they went through all the different situations. Ball hardly hit the ground, and I thought, yeah, he might be locked in for this one.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Let's go now. Back to 50.
Yeah, he'll try to run with this. Out of the pistol, here's Johnson. And this is not going to work as planned. He's going to be met and dropped behind the line of scrimmage. After one, a one-point game, 7-6. The start of the second quarter, and it's the Browns in control of the football as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. Not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13.
Come on.
Now that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35.
I smoked your shit.
Loss of
I'm all
3,
grubber.
stumble on a promising drive.
Talking to you, nigga.
Here's 2nd and 13. Here's Sanders. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. Sanders to throw. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Tyson Campbell. And he will not get all the way home, but he will take this back down about the 2-yard line. 3rd and long that time. He was trying to make something happen, but a little too risky.
Well, the field tilted on him, and what I mean by that is what you said, 3rd and long. Got to push.
Got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Jaguars. Brenton Strange, a beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game. And the Jaguars are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Lawrence going to look to throw for it. This is caught. Was he in? Yes. 2 points. He hits the big target for the 2-point try. Defenses hate those guys, especially around the goal line.
It's hard to decide who you're going to put on him. Are you going to put a smaller corner on him? Are you going to put a safety who doesn't have maybe the same coverage skills? How about a linebacker? He may have the size, but he's not used to really covering in space. That's why the tight end gives you such a great advantage when you're throwing the football.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. Not an ideal way to end their previous drive. They threw the interception, Charles, after they had built up some momentum. They were moving the football, but something to at least build on for this offense as they run back out here.
Yeah, you're right about that. Up until that last play, everything was working pretty well for this offense, gaining chunks of yardage, getting first downs, really making a push for the end zone, and looked like they had a nice rhythm going. Now you got to have a short memory here. Don't focus on the interception. Focus on what came before it and get back to it.
And got his man complete. And he gets all the way down to the 30-yard line. So how about this for a change in field position? From inside the 10, here's first down on the other side of the field. Now it's Judkins. Oh, what a move. And boy, showing how tough he can be to bring down, just fighting his way forward to pick up 7 yards. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. 2 yards to go, second down. This is Ford. Chalk that up as a 4-yard loss, and now it's third down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Play action. It's Sanders. Open man. He completes it to Judy. And this won't do it. He needed 6. He only got halfway there. They'll indeed go for it. It's Sanders. That is caught. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. The handoff to Ford up the middle. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Jerome Ford, an 18-yard touchdown run. And the Browns are back within a score. Now the Jags will use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Kevin Stefanski going to leave the offense out to go for 2. Complete at the 1. And he is not going to get in here. So the decision to go for 2 does not pay off as they're unable to cut any further into their deficit. Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And still plenty of time remaining here in the half, more than a minute. And we'll see if they just want to protect that lead or try to add on to it.
Well, with as much time as is left on the clock, I would imagine it would be the latter. I think they're going to try and add on to it. So what they're going to tell the team is very simply, if you can get out of bounds after making a play downfield, terrific. If you can't, everyone hustle to the line of scrimmage, either run another play or clock it and start over again.
He had a man open. He overshot him. It's incomplete.
And with the way things have gone so far tonight, I figured this was going to be a touchdown because he's wide open. But instead, the ball's laid out just a bit too far, and they come up empty.
Now Lawrence. Looking long for Thomas. It's caught at the 10. Touchdown, Jaguars. Brian Thomas, 50 yards. And the Jaguars will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Lawrence and the Jags offense staying out there. They'll go for 2 here. They'll try and throw for it. And he's got it. So they try for 2, successful. And that bumps their lead up even further. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Browns drive about to get started. And with him down 2 scores, you wonder if they might try and put something together, even if it's just to get into field goal range. To throw now, here's Sanders. Going for the deep ball. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in.
He certainly had a good game throwing the ball so far, but I think he was trying to take that from good to great with that throw, trying to get one downfield.
2nd and 10. On the ground, this is Judkins. Given 6 yards on the carry, it's going to be 3rd and 3 now.
That was a good run, and it got to the 2nd level. And what I mean by that is that's where the linebackers usually play. First level being the defensive front, last level being the secondary. But the strong safety position ended up making the tackle, and oftentimes we call them the hybrid. Combination defensive back, combination linebacker. We saw the linebacker make the stop.
Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's 4th down. They'll go. Here's Sanders. This one downfield for Tillman.
What the?
It's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out, and the Jags take over in terrific field position.
Fuck up.
And he's going to be taken down.
Bitch ass man,
Gets there back at the 39-yard line.
Shut up.
And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done. Looking middle, and it's incomplete.
Bitch.
Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. And how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. The Jaguars in possession of the lead, and they will get the football as we are underway in the 2nd half. And I think the Browns got it. They did. Well, CD, you understand. I mean, they're so eager trying to get back in this game here in the 4th quarter, but they touched that one a little too early before it went 10 yards.
Brandon, in such a high-stakes scenario, everyone's feeling the pressure on this play. The special teams coordinator, which one is he going to pick in terms of kicks? Can the kicker execute it? Can the team wait for 10 yards? So many variables, and in this case, they didn't get it done. Most of their damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've rung the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns, but guess what? The ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
On 1st down, right back to ETN. And they got it inside the 10 at the 8. It's a really nice 15-yard pickup, and now it's 1st and goal.
That's good for a Jaguars. 1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
And just shy of the goal line as he's out of bounds right at the one. A gain of 7 that time. 2nd and goal.
And goal at the 1-yard line.
11.
Here's Lawrence. And he's got it. It's Thomas for a Jacksonville touchdown. Brian Thomas, his 2nd touchdown of the night. As his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. Extra point splits the uprights. And the lead is up to 18 now. Here's the Jaguar kick team now as they run up and send this one away. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Cleveland offense ready to go. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they get a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Throwing, Sanders. Here's Johnson with a reception. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. Sanders. Oh, he had a man running free, but he overshot him, and it's incomplete.
Oh, and that's kind of how it's gone for him so far. That was a ball they need to get back in this game. A quick strike, a big play. But he led his guy too far, and it winds up over his head.
Now Sanders. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
With a rookie quarterback out there, you're definitely going to find out how he handles adversity because this one so far hasn't gone according to plan. He's got to fight through it and show him what he's made of.
To throw is Sanders. Over the middle, complete to Judy. And he is going to have the Browns first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
A gain of 15. First down, Cleveland.
19 tight, 19 tight. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Panther 11.
Back to throw again. They'll let this go for the end zone. That's going to be caught for a Browns touchdown. Cedric Tillman with his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Browns are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. He put quite a bit of air underneath that touchdown pass. Of course, we knew that he had a strong arm.
That part was easy. You could see that throughout his college career. But what you want to know about a rookie is when the pressure's on, can you throw with touch? He just did right there. And, boy, it was pretty.
And they decide fairly early here they need the ball back, so here's an onside kick. And the Jaguars are going to cover this one up. I know they're down, but starting the 3rd quarter there with the onside kick, what'd you think?
Well, I think that they're looking at it as we may not have as many possessions in this game as we want. There may be that sense and that feel, but they've got to go ahead and make something happen. Steal a possession, try and steal some points, and get themselves right back in a position to try and win the game.
2nd and 10 forthcoming here. 3rd quarter action from Jacksonville. And they'll send the tight end in motion here. Now Lawrence to throw. It's caught inside the 10. Touchdown, Jaguars. Travis Hunter, 44 yards. And the Jaguars will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd. Right after, right down the middle. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. And he won't quite make it to the 25. The Browns drive about to get started. Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they got them pretty revved up, don't you think? Everything they were doing was working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, put the same tempo and the same pace. Still a lot of time left to make something happen in this one.
Hit as he throws there, incomplete. Trying to get their tight end involved finally. That's the first time that they've looked his way. He's kind of been a forgotten man in this offensive scheme.
Yeah, didn't look his way at all in the first half, and I'll bet you the offense coordinator made a note at the half and said, let's get him involved because he could be a big-time playmaker for us.
And Now, this will probably be the last play of the quarter. And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. On play action, here's Shedur. Throw left side, he's got Tillman. Well, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down.
I can put my defensive cap on right now, and I know they're saying don't give up any big plays now. They've controlled this game throughout, and all they want to do is see it through to the end. I think they let their guard down a little bit with that last completion. Sometimes when you're trying not to give up bigger plays, you don't react as fast as you should on other throws.
60 average, 60 average. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
They'll look to throw again. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Then their back's up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
On 2nd down, here's the option. And he held on to it, but he probably should now as they get him behind the line. The Browns on 3rd down, 2 for 5 to this point. This is going to be 3rd and 13.
18 runners, 18 runners. Drop 50, drop 50.
Back to throw. Sanders. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. Picked off by Tyson Campbell. And the Jaguars force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball and a comfortable 4th quarter lead. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39.
And the Jaguars first down.
Off the play fake, here's Lawrence. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. The incompletion there stops the clock. Any surprise they're throwing here late?
Ordinarily, yes, because you would think enough is enough. They've got plenty of lead, but I've seen this a bunch of times as well. The defense can crowd the line of scrimmage. If you just hand it off inside, you're getting your running back popped a lot as well. Sometimes the defense dictates it. If they're going to crowd it, you may have no other choice but to throw it downfield.
Lawrence. He'll air it out deep for Thomas. That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown, Jaguars.
Come on, dick nigga. Come on, dick nigga.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us down south to Mercedes-Benz Stadium on the west side of downtown Atlanta. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Cleveland Browns and the Atlanta Falcons. kicker Dustin Hopkins out to get things started. And off we go here in Atlanta. Jamal Agnew now to return. Past midfield. Look at him go. And he takes this all the way back for 6. The opening kickoff of the afternoon turns into a touchdown. Greg, a dream start to this one. The opening kickoff taken back all the way for the first points of the game.
And each one of these teams, Mike, they've spent the entire week discussing how can we get off to a fast start. But you don't get out to much of a faster start than returning the opening kickoff of the game. It's a dream start, as you say. And, man, you just don't draw that much better than that.
Falcons 7, Browns nothing. Younghoe Koo to kick off for Atlanta.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. On the return, it's Jerome Ford. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line.
The Browns take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
They'll run. This is Jerome Ford. He works free. Right side. Inside the 20. And he will dive into the end zone. 70 yards. Touchdown, Cleveland. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. And back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
And now, after the big play, got to cut that celebration short because they're going to stay out and go for 2. On the zone read, he'll keep it himself. That's going to be caught in the end zone. And they take the lead by 1.
Dustin Hopkins to kick off for the Browns.
Here's Hopkins now after the touchdown. He'll boot this one away. And there'll be no return forthcoming, so the ball comes out to the 35.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
It's the first run of the game for Bijan Robinson. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
At the 36-yard line, a gain of a yard brings up second and 9.
They'll go play action now with Penix. He's going to run it. Can't beat those legs. 13 yards pickup. A scramble leads to a first down.
You know, Mike, I like everything about this play except the very end. You've already picked up good yardage. You've already picked up the first down. Now get down on the ground and protect yourself. There's no reason to take those shots.
Flag. It's Penix. He's got his tight end, Katoriani. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. 13, pretty lucky here. Back-to-back gains of 13. And another first down.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Give left side. Here comes Robinson. And he'll get past the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
Looked like that might have been a RPO, a run-pass option. The quarterback has the ability to put the ball in the belly of the running back or pull it on the pass. Looked like we might have been better off pulling that one because he handed it off, and there was nowhere for that running back to go.
And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. They get 15 on that game. It's good for a Falcon first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for a defense. These negative runs, they just make everything for the play caller that much more difficult, Mike. So they've got to find a way to be more efficient on these early downs, meaning first and second down, because if not, you find yourself the entire game in third and pass, and that's what every single defense in the league is trying to do.
That's to the end zone, but just too far out front. That one's incomplete. Drake London was the intended receiver there. And it's going to bring up a third down. Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. That is caught, and he'll take it on in. Kyle Pitts, touchdown Falcon.
You know, Mike, at this level, not all touchdowns are created equal. There's some plays that result in touchdowns, and then there are touchdown strikes. And this one is the latter. I mean, you talk about a confidently thrown ball on the money downfield. It doesn't get a lot better than this, and his receiver is able to take it in for 6.
Now Penix and the Falcons will line it up and go for 2. London brought in motion.
The 2-point conversion.
On play action. Penix. This one intercepted. That's the safety, Greg Delpit.
That decision to go for 2 was made up from the very beginning. The moment they scored, you could see the head coach. He's signaling, we're going for 2. The touchdown was obviously a disappointing outcome defensively, but to able to get that stop, they can at least come off the field and catch their breath.
This one taken at the 7.
The Browns take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it, and it's 4. And they're going to mark him down right at the 30-yard line.
It's a gain of 10. First down, Cleveland.
One quarter in the books. It's the Falcons with the early lead. Greg and I back in Atlanta after this. Start of the second. Browns in control of the football as they've got it with first and 10.
Let's go now.
On the handoff, 4. And this time they are ready for him. Thrown for a loss. And it's second down.
Tackled back at the 26.
Out of the gun, it's Sanders. He's going to look for the home run ball. And he's going to take this one all the way. 74 yards. Touchdown, Cleveland. They find the end zone through the air. Greg, that is one of the most popular plays because it works so often.
You're right, Mike. We see it all the time. It's a 4 vertical concept. But the key is you've got to stretch the defense.
Oh, look at this. It's a fake. And he is not able to get to the goal line. So they stop him. Cannot bump the lead up to 3. It remains a 1-point game. Here's Hopkins now after the touchdown. He'll boot this one away. Now return coming from the 7. Yeah. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Pitts is the man in motion. The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. And he'll get maybe a yard. That's it. Isaiah McGuire up for the stop. From the 21. Here's second down and 9. Pitts is the man in motion. Here's a toss left side for Robinson. Up the sideline at the 35. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. A 19-yard pickup there. First down, Atlanta.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical. Right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
And he'll get forward for about a yard. Michigan man Mason Graham in there on the stop. They'll go again with Robinson. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
The tackle made by Shelby Harris.
On third down, it's Robinson. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. Brown's going to use the first of their timeouts here. The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on fourth down. That is intercepted. That's the safety, Brett Delpit. And the Browns are going to get the football back as we reach the 2-minute warning. Shedur on first down. That one just kept getting worse and worse until finally they bring him down.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
I ain't teaching you how to fix that shit.
From the gun, it's Sanders. It's a short throw caught by Njoku. That will make third down a little more manageable. Good yardage gained on that one.
Don't worry about it.
From the shotgun, it's Sanders. He'll get that to Quinshon Judkins. A gain of 17 yards. It's a Browns first down.
It's a gain of 17 yards. First down, Browns.
From the gun, it's Shedur. Open man, and that's Tillman. And they'll take this down inside the 35. The break, coming up now for first and 10. Falcons go ahead and take their second timeout. They get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to play in this first half.
Yeah. Oh, that shit was funny.
Sanders keeping it on the zone read.
Oh shit.
Touchdown, Brown.
Oh shit.
Just a great way to finish off a drive, and it was something they thought they had a matchup advantage all week long, was in the ground game, and you can see here, they executed at the offensive line, he got some nice blocks downfield from his wide receivers and tight ends, and he was able to do the rest. Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy's better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, and let him do the rest.
This will be returned from the 6. And this will work out quite well. They'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
Now we'll get a timeout, Cleveland. That's their second. They stop it here with just under 40 seconds until halftime. The man in motion here is Chart. We're going to go play action with Penix.
Oh no!
As he throws there, it's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
The defense had their sights set on making a big play one way or another. First, it was the initial pressure. They thought they had the quarterback for a sack, but then they get their hands on the ball, and I think if you're this offense walking back into the huddle, Mike, an incomplete pass there, probably the best possible outcome.
Moving left, he's going to take a shot here for Mooney. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. Now the Falcons will use their third final timeout as it comes to 22 seconds remaining till halftime.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
They'll throw on first down with Penix. He'll take a shot here, back of the end zone.
Bitch.
To the end zone, it's incomplete. What a job in coverage, muscling that one free. It'll be second down now. Again, it's Penix.
Sit down there.
Batted away. It's incomplete.
Solid rep there for this corner, Mike. I mean, to stay disciplined with his technique throughout the entire play. So often we see when the ball's put in the air, the defender can panic and they either get a pass interference or they misplay the ball. This time he times it perfectly and forces the incompletion.
That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. That's the safety, Brett Delpit. And the Browns are going to get the ball back on the turnover. They hold on fourth down.
And really it was the pressure. I mean, it was the hit on the quarterback, Mike, that forced the bad throw. And it didn't come out as cleanly as he would have liked. And that's really what led to the turnover.
They go play action now with Sanders. Escaping to his left. And he'll let it go deep for Johnson. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. We have hit halftime. Going to take a quick break, come back, second half of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Now, this is a surprise. Right out of the locker room, they'll try the onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Pretty bold call right there, but what you're looking for out of the locker room is just a spark of some sort. They thought they could get it on their special teams. They don't. Now they put their defense in a tough spot, trying to not allow them to extend this lead.
Hold the ready.
They'll run with 4. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Gonna lose a yard. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
At the Falcons' 49-yard line.
Sanders will throw it. He's going to let this one go deep. I had a defender traced all over. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down. Jerry Jeudy, the intended target. Now it's going to be 3rd down.
19 sight. 19. Look at 19. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
Here's Sanders to throw. Off road, right side, taken by Njoku. They get 14 on that hookup. 1st down, Cleveland.
1st down, Cleveland.
They'll run, and this is Quinshon Judkins. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 31-yard line.
From 31, here's 2nd down and 7. Again, it's Judkins. He is met and dropped. Couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too. They need the 24-yard line as they come up for 3rd down.
79 Broncos. Mustang 19. 60 Maverick. 60.
Now, Shedur. That's over the middle to his tight end, Njoku. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the 1st down mark.
60 Bobcats. 60 Bobcats. 19. Pioneer. Panther 11. Panther 11. Cup 19. Cup 19. Dragon 60.
They're going on 4th down. Sanders. Here's a shot toward the end zone.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's position. Being able to get himself to a spot, get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
Here's the lefty Penix. Open man downfield. That's London. To the 20. And he's just a couple short of a touchdown. We'll mark him out at the 2-yard line. So after the big play to start, now we have 1st and goal. Robinson is into the end zone. Touchdown. Sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, yeah, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive because they've still got some work to do.
On is Coop for the point after. The kick is good. And the Falcons will cut it to a 2-point lead.
Falcons 20.
Maybe a little early for this here in the third quarter. They want to get it back now, so here comes an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
That's a risky call here, but I understand what they're thinking. You find yourself down in the third quarter. How do we steal some possessions? How do we get the ball back to our offense to cut into this deficit? But now in return, it's your defense that now has the tough task.
Sanders now off the bootleg. And they're going to get to him and take him down, take him back to the other side of midfield.
10-yard loss on the play. It's second down.
Now, Sanders. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
Third and long. To throw is Sanders. That'll be caught by the running back, Judkins. Pretty good effort on that way. Will not be enough. It's going to bring up fourth down.
A gain of 16 yards, but it brings up fourth down.
They'll try to throw for it with Sanders. That is hard down the field. He's got it. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. Now it is first and goal. On the zone read, here's Sanders to keep it. And he's going to lose yardage here. That's the way they'll switch ends as this third quarter has come to an end. Going in the wrong direction. Now second and goal from the 12. Now it's Sanders. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with this target. That's incomplete. Deontay Johnson, the intended target there. Now they'll be looking at third and goal.
Okay, ready?
And that is incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
Now on comes Dustin Hopkins in a pressure situation. This to stretch the lead to more than a field goal. And this one right down the middle. It's good. A big 3 points as they extend their fourth quarter lead.
It's always a little bit of a letdown. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through and they get free.
And no return here. This is a touchback.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Outside, so I'm staying inside. Shawty, you and I about to take a fool like Tupac. I see the bunch of mean guys in the band and a tie. Going on the west side, giving side eyes. Ain't nobody that I really recognize. Ain't surprised to rock the killer vibe. Cop be the beast you die, trying to feel alive, but I'm incentivized by.
From the 35, it's first and 10.
Remember this one thing. It is not how well or how often you run the ball. It's when do you run the ball well in the NFL. And I think that's what a lot of these offensive play callers are starting to realize. Can you run the ball well in critical moments of the game? More important than how many gross yards you run for.
And here comes Robinson on a toss to the right. And he's going to be brought down, but not until he gets inside the 35. Wow, they are moving the ball to start this drive. 21 on that play.
The key to these toss plays, Mike, is that the back has patience. It's a mixture of you want to get that ball out on the edge quickly. You also have to give time for the big boys out in front to give you some blocks. So really well executed there, and it led to a big pickup.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Give, it's Robinson. And he'll be out of bounds. That's a nice gain, though, on first down. A pickup of 7.
At this point, we're going to need two hands to count for how many yards he's averaged in this one, Mike. But unfortunately, it just hasn't been enough to overcome the deficit here at this stage of the game.
London brought in motion. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
They'll try to run for it with Robinson. But he goes nowhere. Ball doesn't pan out. It's going to bring up fourth down.
A loss of a yard. It's fourth down.
So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. The pressure intensifies for fourth down and 3. Pitts is the man in motion. Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. Over the middle, catch made by Mooney.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver, and then see what he can do after the catch.
Plenty of time, all 3 timeouts left. It's first and 10. Here's Robinson. It's a gain of 13, and it's first and goal.
And this offense just continues to chew up yards and get first down after first down. And defensively now, you find yourself a little bit on your heels. They're defending a goal-to-go situation. They need to step up here and get a stop.
Ain't with my type activities, so don't you get involved. Hey, how many shit I seen? Send them all. Take a risk and take a trip. You know I'm tripping for my dog. Who you with? Couple sergeants in your
now, first and goal. They'll run with Robinson. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's second down. Now we'll get a timeout, Cleveland. That's their second. To stop it here with 1:07 on the clock. Now from the 7, it's second and goal. London brought in motion. They'll drop to throw. And the rush gets there. Down he goes.
What once looked like a promising drive has suddenly hit a little bit of a roadblock here, Mike. They're in scoring position, yes. But now on 3rd and goal, following that 2nd down sack, this defense has a shot to come away, only giving up 3.
London brought in motion. Now a timeout. Atlanta. That's their first.
Awesome.
And they get it with 26 seconds to go in the football game. For the lead, here is 3rd and goal. Pitts is the man in motion. The Browns going to use the last of their timeouts now, and they get it with 26 seconds to go in the football game. The game hanging in the balance, and a critical 3rd down. Pitts is the man in motion. On 3rd and goal, it's Penix. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
They desperately needed that one, Mike. Down here late, they've only got a few remaining snaps to go, and it puts all of the pressure of the game now on 4th down. Let's see what play call they have in a gotta-have-it situation, and right now, this quarterback needs to make his best throw in the biggest moment of the game.
Mooney in motion. They'll try and throw it with Penix. I had to take a chance on 4th down, and it's intercepted. And the
Fucking shit, boy. Yo.
You take a mortal man and put him in control. Watch him become a god. Watch people your blades are sharpened with precision, flashing your favorite point of view. I know you're waiting in the distance, just like you always do, just like you always do. Already pulling me in, already under my skin, and I know exactly how this ends. I let you open just to watch me bleed. Gave up who I am for who you wanted me to be. Don't know why I'm hoping for what I won't receive. Falling for the promise of the emptiness machine. The emptiness machine.
I've been dealing, shedding skin till I make my way up. I'm out here stepping, repping, flow electric, time for the wake up. Got rid of them leeches, weakness, ain't no breaching, God is beside us. Still ride with a in the fleece, I'ma up my piece if you trying to divide us. Still count my blessings, lessons, by confessions, go to the higher. These they come from the cause, we different in breed, could never deny us. I'm removing the scales from my eyes, I see through the lies, they pop, piper. Warfare with spiritual forces, fighting the demons, really for lifers. Karma, with your energy harness. If I'm back in the corner, I might get the clicking until I just feel a nirvana. I see blood in the water, homies are gone, he couldn't see the piranhas. Got it hot as divider, I'm from the bottom, on treacherous timing. They'll pop your melon in front of those seeds over that beef and broccoli. He poked his chest, now he can't breathe over that ego popping. I put that glass on my wrist and went window shopping. Gotta sow your seeds, they wouldn't believe on all of the fruits that blossom. Got the enemy toppled, I got the energy turning like 20 more notches. I've been trusting the process, no other option really is bigger than me. Got infinity stones inside of me deep, and I let the chakras speak. I will not retreat, you can never compete, your flesh is way too weak. I've been dealing, shedding skin till I make my way up. I'm out here stepping, repping, flow electric, time for the wake up. Got rid of them leeches, weakness, ain't no breaching, God is beside us. Still ride with a in the fleece, I'ma up my piece if you trying to divide us. Still count my blessings, lessons, by confessions, go to the higher. These they come from the cause, we different in breed, could never deny us. I'm removing the scales from my eyes, I see through the lies, they pop, piper. Warfare with spiritual forces, fighting the demons, really for lifers. I was stuck in the state of me trying to survive. I was ready to rise and ready to thrive and cut off the poisonous ties. Ain't no heart in the game, but even the courage we live in the wizard of Oz. Get the money and change, we ruin the vibes and second and jiving. In a turbulent time, and we need a spiritual teaching to keep us alive. No more selling us lies or selling beside me while the enemy hide. Yeah, I'm feeling a change in order. Treading dangerous waters, the demise of falsely idols. Get excited. flows through cold and morals. Ooh. I get the remedy, God is the centerpiece. Pray for my enemies, pray for my enemies. I get the tendency, you kinda finicky, huh? Dot on his head, dot on his nose. Follow the lamb, don't follow the goat. Pray for the homie, he died from. I've been healing, building, shedding skin till I make my way up. I'm mocking, stepping, repping, flow electric. Time for the wake up. Got rid of them leeches, weakness, ain't no breaching. God is beside us. Still ride with a cook in the fleece. I'ma up my piece if you trying to divide us. Still count my blessings, lessons, by confessions. Go to the higher. These ain't come from the cause. We different in breed, could never deny us. I'm removing the scales from my eyes. I see through the lies they pop. Piper, warfare with spiritual forces, fighting the demons, really for lifers.
All I ever wanted was a black grand national. Being rational, give them what they ask for. It's not enough. Few solid left, but it's not enough. Few that are really step, but it's not enough. Say you bigger than myself, but it's not enough. I get on it. Yeah, somebody gotta do it. I made him. Yeah, somebody gotta do it. I take the G-pad. Watching do it. We survived outside, all from the music. What? They like, what he on? This the Alpha and Omega. Welcome home. This is not a song. This is a revelation. I think
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to historic Baltimore, Maryland and M&T Bank Stadium. Today we've got a fun AFC matchup on tap, as it'll be the Cleveland Browns taking on the Baltimore Ravens. Get strapped in. It's just about time to get the party started. And off we go from M&T Bank Stadium. Fighting through at the 25. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
Let's go now.
On play action, here's Shedur. Oh, the first play of the game going to be intercepted. Inside the 20. And he will bring this back. It's a pick six and a Raven touchdown. Well, on the opening drive, he was looking for a big chunk play. Unfortunately, that time, the secondary was ready for it. Charles picked it off. Not only that, they take it the other way for points.
Homework, preparation, research, it all comes back to that, BJ. Scouting your opponent, not just the players, but the coaches too. And seeing what they call the beginning game, find out their tendencies. They recognize the early deep ball was part of their
last time she had a bottle.
And they weren't caught off guard when it showed
I think you made her last bottle. Because you keep track of everything.
Extra point was hooking, but he does make it through. And it's now a 7-0 game. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away.
The fuck did you do, Melee? So they can blind top.
And that's pretty good coverage by the kick team. As we'll only be able to get this past the 15-yard line and no further. The Cleveland offense ready to go. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go around.
And sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
And his throw is going to be incomplete.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we can talk about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
Sanders trying to lay one up deep. And unable to connect, incomplete. Give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up fourth down. So here we go, the offense is going to stay out there. They're going for it on right, Sanders. He's got Njoku over the middle. And now this is going to be close. The defense says they stopped him, and they did. On the ground, this is Derrick Henry. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. Jackson now.
Good chance, man.
With positive yardage, it's a gain of 3, but now it's 3rd down. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Flushed out right.
Fuck is Paul, bro.
That flag puts them on their heels a little bit more defensively as the officials walk it upfield.
Yeah, and they can blame the officials all they want, but bottom line, it's their own fault because, to me, that was an avoidable call. Stay focused and avoid major mistakes like that.
He's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Safety Grant Delpit up to make the play. Now it's 2nd and 10. And now Jackson will look
yeah, drop the fucking dime. Drop the fucking dime. Drop that fucking dime. Drop the fucking dime.
First thought is surprise because that's
what
one of the better tight ends around,
do?
and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
They had the incomplete pass on 2nd down. Now they need a big play here. 3rd and 10. From the gun, Jackson eluding the pressure right. Throw right side, going to be taken in by Moore. And he's going to come up well short as they rally up to stop him at about the 16. He did his best to just get 4 out of that, but not enough. And now 4th down. Now it's Jackson. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Lamar Jackson hooking up with Mark Andrews. And the Ravens take the chance on 4th and goal, and it pays off with 6. Luke now for the extra point. And this is no good. Missed the PAT, so they fail to connect, and this remains a 13-0 game. Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. And it's a pretty good return here, so he'll get this up to the 29. The Browns drive about to get started. They're still in search of an initial first down as they come up here 1st and 10. Now he's loose at the 40. And he will step out of bounds here inside the 30. A big play that time for Cleveland. 45 yards on the ground. First down, right back to Judkins. 25 yards to pick up there, also a first down. $13-0 is the score after 1 on EA Sports. The start of the 2nd quarter, and it's the Browns in control of the football as they go to work on a 1st and goal. They'll try and sneak it here. And he takes this one in for a Brown score. The sneak successful from a yard out. And the Browns have got it back to within a score.
You see that black man right there? Adorable.
Successful running this with Jalen Hurts. But this is a copycat league, so if it works for them, everyone thinks it'll probably work for us. And here, it does.
Kevin Stefanski going to leave the offense out to go for two. And they don't get it. They tried for a two-point conversion there, but unsuccessful. Boy, they're down only one score. Still the first half, but they're going to line up for the onside kick. But I think the Browns got it. They did. So the onside kick is recovered. And, you know, I always thought, Charles, as someone who didn't play these positions, that going over the middle as a receiver or trying to recover an onside kick, those are two very tough things to do.
It takes a lot of fortitude to put yourself in that position, but you have to do it in order to help your team win.
Unable to recover it, it costs them. The kicking team gets the football here. They'll start on the ground with Jenkins. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. Now an option play on second down. And no pitch there and no chance either as he's brought down behind the line of scrimmage. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. Sanders to throw. Into the hands of Cedric Tillman. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. Boy, a nice play there as they wind up converting on 3rd and 15. On first down, here's Jenkins. And a nice burst there as he'll take this inside the 30 to the 28-yard line. Play action. It's Sanders. This is the tight end, Njoku. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. It's a gain of 22 as we tick towards the 2-minute warning. Now it's Jenkins. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop it right around the 1. 5 yards, a good run there, and now 2nd and goal. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. They'll go with a keeper. And he is over the line for another rushing touchdown.
Is he a quarterback or is he a tailback?
Shedur Sanders with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Browns are an extra point away from evening this one up. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. And they just did not get the snap away in time. So that flag will set him back 5 yards. Now flags, and we're going to get a delay of game. Penalty accepted, and that pushes him back 5. Dustin Hopkins on now to add the extra point. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And this is caught out in the left flank. And he will not get there as the try for 2 is unsuccessful. And they will remain down by a point. Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. And he will make it back to the 15, and that's it. Good coverage there by the kick team.
First and 10 at their own 15-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Touchdowns on back-to-back drives, so a very good flow right now offensively.
Hard to slow them down, too, because they are locked in. Feel like the offense coordinator's a little bit ahead of the defensive guys right now. They're beating them to the punch with their play calls. They've got a nice rhythm they're locked into. How can the defensive guys come up with something that'll disrupt that flow? That's what they're seeking right now.
Well, it's been an exciting sequence to watch. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. Now the play clock hits 0 here, and we're going to get a delay. That flag, that'll push him back 5. So a little bit of a stiffer challenge now. 1st and 15 following the delay of game. From the gun, it's Jackson. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
So they'll come up after the incompletion for second down. And they're not going to get this one off in time. It'll be a delay. So a little tardy getting everyone set, and the clock hits 0 before they could snap it.
Yeah, you can take your time and use the clock and try and get set up, but once it gets near 5 seconds, that's when you often hear a quarterback yelling, hurry, hurry, to make sure everybody's ready to get the snap off.
Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. Jackson. This throw nearly intercepted. Oh, the big D lineman almost had it. But third down coming up. Facing some long odds here if they hope to convert, as they're well behind the original line of scrimmage. They set up the screen for Henry. And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35. He did his best to just get 4 out of that, but not enough. And now fourth down.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
Jackson and the rest of the offense staying put. They will go for it on fourth. The Browns will quickly use their third and final timeout as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Going deep for Hopkins. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Denzel Ward.
Certainly feels like the classic second guess, but let's be honest about it. They had a chance going to halftime with the lead. Why did they take a chance with a throw there? I don't understand that.
Well, that's what I'm wondering. And now this defense has to try to protect that lead going into the locker room. They show run with 3 tight ends here on first down.
60. Come on. Warriors, 70, 60 Eagles.
Here's Sanders. Flush to his right, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Adolphe Owe showing off the pass rush skills. And the job becomes twice as difficult now after the sack. It's 2nd and 20. All of his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by Jair Alexander, and he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break.
You do my hand before? You did that shit earlier too. No, I'm saying no, earlier you did that shit. Nah, earlier you did that shit. Earlier, I meant to say earlier. When she was right there, you did it. You need like see, you don't remember. But I meant to say it earlier. I want to know why you helping out now.
The Ravens ready to receive it, and they've got the lead as well.
No, I'm talking about when I asked you the first time she just woke up.
Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they'll bring the big tight end across the formation left. Blitz coming, and down he goes. It's J.O.K. Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah in there for the sack.
Well, partner, we know they came out of the locker room down on the scoreboard, but I will guarantee you the defensive side of the ball got super emotional. They come out and play with aggressiveness, with fury, because they don't have to be quite as precise, and it paid off for them on that play, didn't it?
Sure did. Excellent play, really setting the tone for this third quarter. Now it's Jackson. He'll buy some time right. That one into the hands of Flowers. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down. Henry up the middle. Fights through, and now a crease. Derrick Henry all alone. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Derrick Henry, 53 yards. And the Ravens add 6 to their lead. They'll try and run it in with Henry. And he is into the end zone again. So give him some oxygen. He scores on the long run and then punches in the two-point conversion for good measure. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. The Cleveland offense ready to go. And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all?
I think it does, at least a little bit, because now urgency has to start setting in. You can't go out there and go 3 and out and run the risk of falling behind substantially. But you have to do it without pressing, because pressing, that leads you into bigger errors.
Open man, he completes it to Judy. Down the left sideline. Jerry Judy. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Jerry Judy, 74 yards. And the Browns have cut it back within a score. Coaches must really like to see that from the quarterback because he's had the interceptions in this game, but they're able to connect on the touchdown pass.
And teammates love to see that because they know that they miss blocks during a game, but they come back and make them later on. They miss tackles, right? They miss making plays, but the spotlight is magnified on your quarterback. And when he stands up to the pressure and comes back and throws a touchdown pass after throwing some picks earlier, they feel great about that guy.
And likewise for him personally, as a rookie quarterback, has to give him more confidence. Boy, it's only a one-score game. Third quarter, mind you, but they're going to go for the onside kick right here. And this one recovered by the hands team for the Ravens. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, huh?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
Picked up by Denzel Ward. And the Browns are going to take over at their own 2-yard line. So this offense moving the ball well, trying to open up a 2-score lead here in the third quarter, but now potentially a play that could have big ramifications.
Yeah, you've driven the ball down the field. Things are looking up, but it takes just one bad decision to throw things off the rails.
And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. It's a gain of 35.
This play is a thing of beauty when it works as designed because they let the running back sit back in the backfield and head down the sideline on a wheel route. Number one, it's easy for him to get lost. And number two, really tough for the linebacker to run with it. And this ball is right on the money and leads to a big play.
Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. To throw now, here's Sanders. Escaping the pressure right. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down.
At this point in the second half, one mistake on a forced throw could doom your chances of a comeback, so that's the right call there to just throw that one away.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. He'll keep it himself. And this is too far behind his man. He missed it. It's incomplete. Now let's see how the offense still out there. They elect to go on 4th and 11. They'll go. Here's Sanders. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. So after the big play on 4th, here's 1st and 10. They go play action now. Sanders. And he is into the end zone.
Still on smoking with me? He's like being separated. Straight down, I'll be drooling on me.